Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to your Oracle Messages. This is where we find out what Spirit wants you to know at this time. And at the end of the reading, we'll find out what dream is catching up to you first. Now, before we get started, Taurus, Dreamcatcher's spirit gently settles beside you. A long-rooted dream is beginning to ripen. Something stable, sweet, and long-lasting. Now let's begin and find out what else Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your messages. And this is for Taurus in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Taurus, you deserve this new sense of feeling rooted and strong, okay? Growing where you are, stabilizing what you've worked hard at, okay, or what you've stayed determined about. And you can look forward to something extraordinary here when it comes to your own psychic connection, or I should say psychic connections. But yes, we do have a spiritual connection, that thing is like wobbly. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Ooh. There's a strong essence of a spiritual love that really goes beyond superficiality and physicality. Let's get a little bit more about this spiritual connection. There's deep love here. And notice, Taurus, how there's a pathway here right on your third eye. So this is developed over, okay, this is exactly what I'm getting. Wow. This has been developing over time. And if you think about it, just for a moment, think about in the world, for example, roads. How long over time it took to create roads. This is the same idea. It took a long time to develop a pathway like this. And because it's taken some lifetimes, this is, again, something very ancient. It holds truth. It holds stability. There's there's something about your hands here, and also, yeah, you're developing powers in your hands. You got a lot of healing energy that goes through your hands, and also your hands make money, Taurus. So, let your hands create. Let your mind be at ease here, because there's something going on where if you're not feeling physically connected, you are connected spiritually, and it's only a matter of time and that you connect here. And what I see is that there's a promise here that's being kept. Oh, I was getting more about that spiritual connection. Okay, let's get a little bit more. Remember, a long-rooted dream is beginning to ripen. Something stable, sweet, and long-lasting. Your foundation, your home, your emotional support. Oh, I knew it. Taurus, my gosh. Be proud of who and what you stand for. You are not like others, and you're not meant to. So yes, you require different things to take care of yourself. You have to be really tuned in, and I'm sure you are when it comes to your sensitivities. You're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Look at that. No wonder this goes beyond physicality. You heal at the soul level. What once felt like overwhelming, you're coming into a place of knowing you deserve it. Deserving of these not so ordinary things in life, including soulmates. And a particular one at that. Water sign is coming through. Cancer. Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see what else, Taurus. And also, Taurus, if you find value in these messages, I'd really appreciate you letting YouTube know by liking and subscribing. And that's all I ask. See, ask for help. Oh, ooh, the union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. Remember that. Please remember that. And this is the thing. It's like, it's a presence. And you don't need to explain because this is coming. Oh my goodness. We're just talking about something so wonderful that's deeply rooted in you. Please ask for help, Taurus. What do you really need? Be willing to ask for support. This is your time right now to nourish and strengthen yourself more and more by receiving. And yes, allowing yourself to ask for support. I get 10 of Wands here, which 10 of Wands is a card where you are being asked, and perhaps you're already doing this, to lay down the burdens more and more, delegate things. Allow others to treat you too. But when it comes to, a beautiful union, oh my goodness, yes, you're getting that. You're gravitating towards soul family here that helps you blossom, grow without being overtaken. It's a support system that is true, rooted, stable, my goodness, sweet and long lasting. Oh my goodness, this is like one of my very favorite cards, by the way. All right, let's continue and see what else is going on. There's some good stuff. We got fire and water energy going on here, and I kind of like that too, because we've got these two elements that are working to create something magnificent, different, unique. There may be a child involved here too. This is a child that is a divine child, of course. I mean, all, humans are God's children, but there are, humans out there, Taurus, don't get me wrong, that, deny that, or they're in this lifetime not to, go on that path, and that is okay. But there is a child, I feel, that is, this is part of the soul family. This is a very sensitive child because this child is psychic, telepathic, extremely gentle, a very gentle soul. This child will get overwhelmed easily with crowds, really noisy things. Okay, so I'm just putting that out there. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it's, your child, but for some of you, this is a, general reading, but there is a child involved here. You also may be healing your inner child too, see, and bringing that out more and more, being a little bit more playful. Pay yourself first. This is self-care here. Okay, make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Spirit is saying, set those funds aside now, regardless if it's $1 to a whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy. I know it's going to be more than $1, but you know what I'm saying. $100, $500, whatever. Make it non-negotiable too, that you don't touch it until you're maybe 10 years later, 15 years later. Your future self will thank you so much. I see so much, I see a great rooted ancestral line running through your bones and your blood. So you're doing something that may take a little time, but it's true. It's lasting. Six of Pentacles is actually coming through, Taurus, with that pay yourself first. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's falling in line with true reciprocity, where you're giving because you like to give in areas that you are chosen to, that you're chosen and gifted to give, not where it feels obligated. And with a healer, you can get burned out quite easily, and you can even question yourself too at times, because you have to learn boundaries. You have to learn not over giving, because then you start to get grumpy, moody, grumpy, moody, same thing. But also you lose your, you seem to, and this is just life anyways. We're not always on, full power, full battery. We can't. So you just have to honor your cycles more and more, just like the moon. The moon isn't fully illuminated all the time, right? So cycles, seasons. So anyhow, pay yourself first. Make it non-negotiable. You put funds away every single time you receive income in any way. Maybe it's just taking 5% or 10%. And watch it start magnifying more money and income, because you're creating a stream for money to follow. That's when you're attracting money to you. So just because it might just be, and I'm just saying it, not all of you, but it's just a little bit, start with that and be consistent. Watch it start magnifying more money, because you're creating a stream. Express your love. Express your creativity. And go ahead and make a, romantic gesture, or just listen, a kind gesture. You're opening your heart and developing your sensitivity in a more broader way. It doesn't mean that you're just open and exposed, for others to, take advantage of that in any way. And hopefully you didn't take it that way. But, when you want to say, I love you, say I love you. When you want to do this, because you are coming into a season where it's just natural and organic to open your mind and your heart. All right, let's see what else. Finally, a blessed change. Well, the delays are coming to an end. So we do have a major life change that brings you great blessings. Let's see what Spirit will reveal to us with that card. Blessed change for Taurus. Also, if you've had a long-term dream, it will become and feel attainable. It's not far off. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Okay, there's a blessed change in how you are expressing your emotions, expressing something that is also very attractive, by the way. So I would say keep following what you're guided to feel and do. You're going to have a change when it comes to contentment and how you're feeling and seeing it, and how others are feeling and seeing and appreciating you. Remember, we're talking about Six of Pentacles, which is also a card of reciprocity. Clean energy, food. Yeah, we can all get a little bit bad, easy food or junk food or whatever, but we're just adding some here. So when you fuel your body with beautiful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Okay, so just adding a little bit more to your diet here. So I'm seeing there's a new beginning when it comes to embracing your physical body. I do feel that you're starting to feel a lot more energetic, a lot more in tuned and aware of what you're putting into your body. You can also bless your food before you eat it. You might be already doing that. deservingness. Oh, be in that place of knowing you deserve the good. Yes, you are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your light, your divine life purpose. So pretty much don't feel guilty. This is why for some of you, Taurus, it may be, new or different or hard at first to ask for help, but once you do it, you're going to see how much better you'll feel. And people do want to help you. Okay, so even if you can't recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. So, okay, what's going on here? Let's get a little bit more. There's something's coming out, wants to come out with this deservingness. Ready, set, go. Music from, there's something strong with music too. Okay, Spirit is getting you ready to manifest something new. Playtime. Oh, look at this. Get out. You deserve a break. Dang, Taurus. It's like, yes, you do. You deserve a break, right? And your break is coming. Get ready, set, go. There's going to be something playful, but yet it's going to be playful, but it will be instructions at the same time. It's like your life sign post, like your speed, like when you're driving, you've got, signs. They're for you. So something is happening here where you're embarking on some type of unexpected adventure. But also Spirit says, go ahead and, take that time to play, because while you play, something and someone is going to appear before your eyes. And also look at this. Music to manifest rapidly. Think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music, dance. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestations. Okay, miracles and get ready for your miracles and manifestations. Look at that. Ready, set, go. Manifestations, playtime. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're paying attention to exactly what's coming into your life and what you do love and appreciate. It's like, go, go, go. And this is what I'm hearing. Like the ancestors are really rooting you on, Taurus, okay? And I hear them, go, 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 go. Trust. And I feel like this card wants to come out. Heart-to-heart conversations. This is where you're just honestly discussing your feelings, right? Embracing your emotions, communicating them in a whole different or maybe freer way. Let's say it freer. That's better. That's it, freer. And there is someone here that you can trust, Taurus. So you might have this person now, or just know that something is developing and you can honestly speak the truth here. But I also see something too, Taurus, where Spirit says, like, I don't know, not have the guts, or just not have the guts, but like, just, it's okay to ask for others to do something, without maybe, for some of you, maybe you're sensitive to feeling like you don't want to come off as bossy, or some, it's like, maybe control, you want to do it, but you might have to just kind of give it up a little bit so you can have more freedom here. Yeah, more freedom, more room, make a wish. Okay. This is kind of giving me something going on. It's like you might be so forward focused or goal focused on one certain thing and outcome right now, and there's something that's going to happen most likely before that. So in the meantime, pay attention to what you feel like you want to call in, because this is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Let's see what's manifesting here. Okay, this one wants to come out. Synchronicities. Look at that. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. And then it says, notice repetitions. Signs. Remember, we're talking about your signposts and inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Whoa. So they're showing you signs of a wish that's coming true. That's why there's some type of long-rooted dream that's beginning to ripen. This is a long-rooted dream. Not to give up on your dream, Taurus. You're seeing it. And heaven is responding to you. The universe is responding to you. When you notice things, yes, it is responding to you. Oh, that's not even in the... Okay. Let's continue and see what else. Choose peace. I'm kind of getting something going on here. Maybe it's like... Maybe we need to not, the need to not, how do I say it? We don't need to be right about everything. We could just kind of agree to disagree in a sense here. Let bygones be bygones. There may be a soulmate that you're dealing with too. We have many soulmates. And there could be a soulmate, family, love, ex, whatever, that it's challenging, right? And it's like Spirit is saying, the problems just resolve once you just decide that you are deserving to have peace. And some kind of something stable financially is going to happen for you. And I feel that this is going to give you a peace of mind too. Let's see what else. Yeah, look at that. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. And you may need to practice that. But yes, you are coming into a season of being nurtured, being loved, being adored, knowing that you deserve support, that you deserve good things in life. And you don't have to be apologetic about it at all. Because you've cleaned something from its... Okay, there's something that you've done here and you're maintaining it by choosing peace. It's like you've cleaned something at its root, at a root level. Oh, we do need to kind of see the other person's point of view, like choose peace, agree to disagree here in something, right? Because when we feel anger or stress or frustration, it's just holding, toxicity in our own body. And I know we all go through it, so it's not like you're immune to not feeling these emotions. I mean, they're there for a reason. But there may be something here where it's like, don't get stuck in just maybe one way. So let's get a little bit more about see the other's point of view here. Be willing to hear someone out too, Taurus. See the other person's point of view and work your magic. What in the world? You're mirroring someone here. Oh, this is how you're working your magic. This is you're getting to a point where this spiritual connection at any moment is going to manifest right before your eyes. The more that you are looking, agree to disagree with, like, maybe, just for example, it could be, yes, someone close to you. It could be the neighborhood. It could be community. It could be online, so many, right? But there's something about not even being bothered by it. Like, just don't even give it any attention, because something is happening here where Spirit is saying, you're almost like skipping a timeline or traveling through a timeline that you're not meant to go in or back to. And that's interesting. I'm saying that because I don't remember which zodiac sign it was, but they get to, Pisces. It was Pisces. The title may match, I think it was Pisces, but anyhow, match what's going on with you. You're skipping over a timeline that you're not meant to go through. You're finishing another one. Look at that. Something that, remember I was saying, it takes a long time to develop. Long periods of time. And This is a reminder to work your magic because you've manifested before by staying joyful, peaceful. For some, you may just need to remain impartial, you know, so that you can work your magic. And that's all you got to do is just remain partial, because you just being in a place of not being bothered or consumed by something or someone's energy or opinions, you're able to harness this, your own magical weapon. And it is called your own summoning powers here. Because you do hold something that is sacred that you were gifted with before you were even born in this lifetime. Look at that fertility. Get like Empress energy here. You're seeing things absolutely ripen. And now we've got this work your magic with the fertility. There's a lot going on with putting and growing more, putting things out, growing more and seeing it come back. That's that Six of Pentacles. See how you're receiving more things so that you can work your magic, your life purpose. Some of you may need to remain peaceful when it comes to, you know, maybe your finances here. More is coming. Let's see what else. I knew I felt, you see, this is it. Heaven sent is what I'm hearing. All right, so someone from your past is returning to your life. Of course, I want to get more about that. Let's get more about this reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Spirit, what's important for Taurus to know about this reconciliation? Remain flexible here. Be willing. This is interesting. This might feel, it's like a stretch. There's something about a stretch here. We were talking about these timelines. There's something going on. And even the way that we're grabbing, there's like a pull here. Be present in your body. Of course, you're reconciling, feeling whole here. But there may be something with fitness that has to do with this person from the past. You know, it could be, yes, yoga for some of you. But I'm also getting this message where it's, you got to remain flexible with someone. Can we get more? This is someone you prayed for. It is someone that's going to be a genuine support. Also, make an effort to show you care with the people you do have right now. But there is someone from the past. Now, we have this message of beyond lifetime, okay? Now, just take it how it resonates, but this is a clue. It's supportive. Okay, look at this. You can't even make it this up. The images are almost kind of the same. So this is a clue. It's genuine support. Someone who really shows that they care. They're trying to ease the pressure off of you, Taurus, so that you can open yourself up to more, like, I don't know, more creativity, more passion. Because you're gifted with that. You really are. You're truly gifted with great healing abilities, creativity, making things beautiful. Now, there may be something with yoga, a yoga instructor, or going to yoga classes. But Spirit wants you to remain present to your body, because there's something that is showing up with your physical body that we've got to pay attention to. And your body will remember this soulmate, this person. That's a clue too. There's a soul line. Yeah, oh my gosh, Taurus, you've got a beautiful reading, by the way. Oh my goodness. This love is once in a lifetime. True love, Taurus. It's worth waiting. It's worth being patient. It's worth opening up to. It's worth you being unapologetic, knowing you are meant to thrive and blossom. Ooh, ooh. Yes. Yes. There is a old or an ex energy, that may be irritating you still for some of you. This is because they can sense this alignment. Because you didn't get hung up. Oh my God. It's like you didn't get hung up on a timeline that you're not meant to go down. And it was almost like the soulmate, it yanked you spiritually here, spiritual connection, like new, and vice versa. So there is something going on spiritually here. Like there's this essence going on of knowing when you need help, when you need to be reminded that you're worthy of something far more greater than just take it resonates than maybe settling for, something in a hurried pace or hastily or impulsively. Patience is the key, and that's the other thing. This will line up when it's very calm. If you're feeling stuck or indecisive, you've got to listen to your intuition and make a decision. It's basically from here on out, make sure you're making decisions that it's for you without feeling guilty. It's not about making others comfortable. This is truly what makes you happy because you're putting yourself first. You're making yourself a priority. This is how your true love recognizes that, because your true love makes you a priority. They know their own self too, don't get me wrong. But it's a mirroring effect here. There may be a love of flowers, gardening here too with one another. Take that if it resonates. I don't see how it wouldn't, but you are seeing the situation accurately. You're definitely seeing signs. You're also noticing something and picking up something here that maybe is a little bit uncomfortable about another or others, but you are seeing the truth. Yes. Let's get more too about this. But when it comes to a positive positive momentum moving forward, you can count on it. Can we get more about this too? For Taurus. Purification. Yes, you are purified and you are purifying a situation, and you're not going down some type of timeline that you're not meant to be dragged into. This is why energetically there's a sense of this, put it, either way, okay? Just look at the energy of someone, relieving pressure off this person and pulling them up. That's how you know it's a pulling up, not a spiral down. So yes, you are seeing the situation accurately. You're sensitive for a reason. You're holding space. You're holding space so that we don't have interference with this new timeline, this accurate timeline. This is the thing. This is accurate, precise. And you're also getting more precise and refined, I feel, in things that matter the most to you. Yay! I was just talking about refinement here. Look at this. Self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Okay, whether you are self-employed or not, don't question it. You've got what it takes. We may need to focus on priorities, right? You might be seeing that accurately too. Just staying focused, steady on work, on doing the quality instead of maybe quantity. You are meant to try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Yeah, you're breaking free from an old timeline, or even, take it if it resonates, what others expect you to do because perhaps maybe they've done it, right? That's a familiar, a story amongst families or whatever, a family dynamic or whatever, however you grew up. But yes, well, you should do it this way, but you're doing it your way. Now, I also see something where Spirit is protecting your space and your energy on purpose here. So Spirit wants you to, take off with an idea that I feel that you've already got. But let's get a little bit more too about break free, because you are meant to kind of do your thing or break free from others in a sense here, right? And you're going to know who those others are that you're breaking free from. Persistence. Yeah, you're doing what you have to do to keep and maintain a sense of purity when it comes to your own energy. Because Spirit is saying, hold the course. Just hold the course. You may need to just kind of go around something, but don't give up. Archangel Michael is coming through too, letting you know that you are being, protected by negative energies that aren't yours to carry, that are around others. But that's an old chapter that you're also leaving. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, you're being helped. I didn't even see that. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results. See? You may not be feeling like you're getting what you need right now versus what you've been putting out, but there's a delay for a reason, and heaven is working hard for you, especially when it comes to your finances, your business, your creativity. There is someone that is wearing a false mask. See, you're seeing it correctly. That's that energy where you're moving away from. Someone who's pretending, a pretender, false representative of some type of true love or divine love. You already know. Honesty is just not being reciprocated. Yeah, let it go. This is probably where you feel a little bit pissed off too. I don't blame you. But remember, you're in a powerful point. You're not dealing with someone who, maybe I get this word transactional. Everything is transactional. Well, that's them. You're not going down a timeline where everything is transactional. You're going down a timeline where it's connection. It's depth. Your currency will become love, honesty, loyalty. You may have to, if others don't want to learn from you either, Taurus, they let them be. Spirit will take care of them. That's where you have to have compassion too, where also they haven't grown. It's like they're still, their body is aging, but they're not, their soul is just stunted. Their mind is stunted. Got to have compassion for that. Open your heart to love. Jesus is with you too. Look at this. Asking you to be gentle with yourself. And it's okay to feel all of the emotions that you want to. In fact, when you feel it and honor it, that's when it is transmuted. You're also and have been transmuting the emotions of others and, family and the ancestors here. So there's a lot that you've been taking on. Spirit knows this. Jesus is saying you can be soft again. You can open yourself up again. Just surround yourself in situations where you can open your heart, and just keep continuing to do that, because you are love. Jesus and the Ascended Masters are bringing you stability. They're bringing you treasure from the ancient ones here. You may resonate with the last SOS reading. Your fortune is changing for the positive here. Believe it. It will bring you peace. And listen, some of you, someone's fallen off the wheel. They're falling off of the soul contract, and you're aligned with a. I've always been aligned with this soul contract. It's like, hey, remember me? You know, and pulling up from the heavens here, that one. Yeah, surround yourself with positive people. Break free from negative ones. Don't even associate. This is your right. This might even be a rite of passage here. Okay, surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Yeah, the downers. The ones that can't see beyond what has already been created. You're creating new things. Right, see? Creative and, yes, oh my gosh. You got powerful guides and angels that are assisting you with your skills of communication, writing, creativity, music, songs. But you are meant to share these. You're gifted. This is why you can't afford to be around stunted energies, stunted souls. That's where we just have to have compassion. Yeah, your priorities. Oh my God. Here we go. Your sensitivity is heightening because you know what your priorities are. But look at this. We've got something under control. Now, Taurus, don't give up on something. You're getting masterful when it comes to priorities in life. In all areas of your life. Love, spirituality, career, whatever, you know, all of this. Your physical body. And we do have a father, husband, brother, son. A good man, masculine energy is coming into your life too. This is part of your support system. This will be a positive influence in your life. And even if it's not blood related, you're going to feel something at a soul level. Something ancient, something true. That only the soul can recognize, but words and logic cannot. It defies explanation. It's all about presence. Okay, you prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Okay, so how can Taurus get out of the way so heaven can help Taurus here? How can Taurus get out of the way? Don't overthink things too much. Artistic expression, nice. See, just get into doing things that put your mind in a place. You know, just for example, I know you've done it. You're into doing something, crafting something, or making something, and you literally, time just says, boom, goes by, doesn't it? That's what you got to do. That's how you allow space in your mind and your soul. And there's something strong, too, about creativity blossoms in a way that also supports income. All right, Taurus, that is it. So let's find out what dream is catching up to you first. This one wants to show itself. Oh my gosh, what dream? Whew, right? Like, finally, peace of mind, being able to relax, knowing you're cherished, appreciated, respected, and loved. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. You're getting rejuvenation, restoration, much needed attention, love, and care, because it is your time. It's your break time. And not only that, you're going to be diving into doing things that are, you know, encoded into you that you have developed over lifetimes. Also, if any of you had to heal from a major heartbreak, it's finally settling into a place where it's not a wound. It is a It is a mark of what you are now, not what you were. Now, before we leave the reading, Taurus, I'm going to leave this with you. Move slowly but surely. What's meant for you is nesting safely in your energy. I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.